Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into IAMGOLD Corporation's latest annual report, and trust me, it's more exciting than finding gold at the end of a rainbow, or maybe not. We are going to check how the company is doing and if it's a good investment. This report is basically IAMGOLD's yearly checkup with the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC. It tells us how the company performed financially and what they've been up to over the past year, which ended on December 31, 2024. It's like their annual school report card. First things first, IAMGOLD is a company that deals in gold, surprise, surprise, and their stock trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol EIG. As of the end of last year, they had over 571 million shares outstanding. Think of shares as slices of the company pie. This Form 40F is not just one document, it's a package that includes the annual information form, the management's discussion and analysis, and the audited consolidated financial statements. It's like getting the whole story, not just bits and pieces. IAMGOLD's top dogs, including the CEO and CFO, are saying their disclosure controls and procedures are effective. Basically, this means they believe they're doing a good job at making sure all the important information is being recorded and shared accurately and on time. They're saying they are buttoned up when it comes to keeping things in order. The company's management admits they are responsible for maintaining solid internal control over their financial reporting, meaning they have processes to ensure their financial statements are reliable. It's like making sure the accounting books aren't cooked. Management claims their internal controls over financial reporting were effective as of the end of last year. This assessment is based on guidelines from the Committee of Sponsoring Organizations of the Treadway Commission, a well-known framework for internal controls. To add another layer of confidence, their auditor also checked their internal controls, meaning it's not just the company saying they are doing well, but someone else is confirming it. This is important because it's another set of eyes making sure everything is on the up and up. IAMGOLD has an audit and finance committee with people who know their stuff. These are the folks with the financial expertise to keep an eye on things. They are basically the financial superheroes of the company. IAMGOLD's main accountant is KPMG LLT based in Toronto. The details of what they were paid and what they did are included in the annual information form. It is important to know who checks their books. IAMGOLD is listed on both the Toronto Stock Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange, so they need to play by the rules of both exchanges. They follow most of the corporate governance requirements, but as a foreign company, they don't have to follow all the New York Stock Exchange rules. This is important because it shows they are committed to doing things by the book, at least mostly. Alright, let's dive into some of the juicy bits from the exhibits. Exhibit 99.1 is the annual information form. It gives a comprehensive overview of the company's activities, performance, and future prospects. Exhibit 99.2 is the management's discussion and analysis. This is where management gets to explain the results in their own words. They discuss what went well, what didn't, and what they're planning to do next. Exhibit 99.3 contains the annual financial statements. This is where we see the actual numbers like revenue, expenses, profits, and assets. It's the financial scorecard for the year. Checking this exhibit's consolidated statements of operations table, we can see that the total revenue for 2024 was about $976 million. This shows how much money the company made from selling gold and other activities. However, the net loss attributable to equity holders of the parent was $47.6 million. This means that after all expenses and costs, the company lost money overall. It's like spending more than you earned. On a better note, the consolidated balance sheets table reveals that cash and cash equivalents totaled approximately $723 million at the end of 2024. This shows that IAMGOLD has a good amount of liquid assets, meaning they have cash on hand to pay their bills and invest in future projects. Finally, the report is signed by Renaud Adams, the president and CEO, certifying that everything in the report is accurate. I'll like you step back and take a broader view of IAMGOLD. IAMGOLD seems to be in a transitional phase. They have a solid revenue base and a healthy cash balance. This is a good combination, meaning they have money coming in and money in the bank. The net loss is a concern. It suggests the company is facing challenges in controlling costs, or that their investments aren't paying off yet. This is a bit like having a leaky faucet. It's draining resources. One of the biggest opportunities for IAMGOLD is the potential for increased gold prices. If gold prices rise, IAMGOLD's revenue and profitability could see a significant boost. This is like catching a wave in the ocean, riding high on market trends. However, they also face risks like fluctuating gold prices. If gold prices drop, their revenue could take a hit, so it's important to keep an eye on gold prices. In conclusion, IAMGOLD has potential, but also faces challenges. They are walking a tightrope, balancing opportunities and risks. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, give us a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings.